Hey guys, what's happening? This is Linus here with iOSJailBreakZone, and today I'd like to share with you guys my top 20 favorite tweaks of July. Now this video is going to be a bit longer than my usual videos because usually I do 5, so if you guys would like to grab a snack or something, I wouldn't mind. So that's enough from me guys, let's get started. Now as you can see under my status bar is another status bar, you can call it. It's just a simple little tweak. It's called home screen display, or home display, sorry. And what it does is it shows you the date and also the current temperature of wherever you're at. So it uses the location services GPS built into your device, and it pretty much shows you the current weather. And once you start playing your music, it'll also show you the name of the song, and it'll switch between the artist and the song name, and then after a while it'll actually fade and show you the weather again. So that's pretty much it for this tweak. It's a simple tweak and it's free in the Big Boss repo, I think. So let's get into the next one. Alright, so next up we have ScreenshotPlus, and this is just pretty much taking screenshots with a little bit of creativity. And what you can do is just crop your images before actually you take the screenshot. So what I'm gonna do real quick is just quickly double tap on my status bar. You can select your own activation method using the activator tweak. I'm sure all of you know about it, and you can pretty much like select an area of your home screen. I'm just gonna do that once again, and pretty much find which say if I wanted to take a little picture of the sounds icon, I could just do it really simply with just by moving the corners around a little bit. And all you have to do once you're done is just tap on the little camera icon and it'll be saved into your camera roll. Alright guys, now let's go to the next one. The next one is a notification center widget, and what it does is it lets you search straight on YouTube without even opening up Safari or Google Chrome, whatever you have. So I'm quickly just going to type in my channel name and just hit return. And as you can see, it's opening up Safari now. And it is a bit slow on my iPod Touch 4th generation, but as always, it'll be faster if you're on a newer device like the iPhone 5 or the iPod Touch 5th generation. Let's just hit on my channel real quick. So you pretty much get the idea. You can basically search for anything on YouTube. You can search for your channel, someone you may be subscribed to. If I go to videos real quick, as you can see, you can pretty much use this as the YouTube application, YouTube mobile application, but it's just a mobile website. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for this tweak. Now let's go to the theme of the week, which is Jaku. It's a really nice theme. It pretty much themes all your icons, and that's pretty much what it does. It's just an overall really cool icons theme. It doesn't theme anything else except for a couple of banners. And if I just go into settings real quick, let's wait for it to load up. So as you can see, none of these icons are themes, so it's pretty much just a home screen icons theme for the iPhone, iPod, and iPad. And it also does theme your music controls a little bit. And as you can see, if I go into my multitasking area, as you can see, I do have my iPod controls, and it does theme the play, pause, and the next and previous button, as well as the orientation lock and unlock button, as well as the little music playback icon, which is an iPod shuffle. Alright guys, so the next one is also pretty simple, and I guess it's the best tweak of the week for this week, so let's just quickly show you that. So as you can see guys, when I go into my multitasking area, as you can see, my home screen is faded, but if I open up the settings app and do the same, as you can see, it still fades it. And it's really cool guys. It's a pretty simple tweak, but it does add a bit of personality to your device if you really want it. And as you can see, it's really cool. It pretty much fades the whole thing. This one is called Smudge, and it pretty much smudges your screen when you go into the multitasking bar. Let me just open up Safari and load up a web page. Let's just open up something from my history. So let's just open up YouTube real quick. And if I just go into my multitasking again, as you can see, it still smudges the screen, and it pretty much stops there. It doesn't do anything else. If I go back, as you can see now, my search results have come up. if I do that again, as you can see, it smudges the screen again. And once you tap on your home screen or just hit the home button or whatever, it pretty much gets you back to your normal home screen. Alright, now as you can see on my lock screen, I don't have the usual slider knob. I have a different one, and the tweak is called FXOSLock. Sorry guys, I just got an email. So the tweak is called FXOSLock. I don't know why it's called that, but it pretty much lets you use the knob to open up either your camera or just unlock. So let's just unlock, and there you go. So let's just do that once more, just so that you guys can see what it does. So it just unlocks. Alright, now if you just notice the animation, it's from another tweak, and the tweak is called LiveWire Pro. Now if you've been following me for a long time, then I reviewed another tweak called LiveWire, and this is just the pro version of that tweak, and it pretty much comes with a lot of other different themes or different animations, I guess. So as you can see, Elevator is the one that I showed you before with the free version. So if I just unlock, as you can see, that's a pretty cool one, but you can also get it with the free version. But if you download the pro one, it's like 99 cents in Cydia. You can get that, or there are ways around you can get it for free. And I'm just going to select another one. Let's try Whirlpool. So as you can see, it just moves. We can try zoom and fade. Yep, and let's give random a shot for the last one. Alright, so this will pretty much randomize all the themes. I just like to keep it default, which is Vault. Alright, now you can also change the duration of your animation. So let's just check out how long it takes. So as you can see, it's really slow if you max it out, or let's just make it as fast as we can. And as you can see, it's super fast. So I recommend keeping it about around here somewhere. So let's go to the next one. So the next one, as you can see, is called TimeForalarm, and what it does is whenever you open up your alarm or the clock application, you can see your alarms that you've set, and as you can see, it also shows how long there's left for the alarm to ring. If I actually turn it on, then it'll pretty much tell you how long there is until the alarm rings. So it's just a pretty simple addition to your clock application. And while we're on that topic, the next one is called LiveClock. I think it's a Cydia tweak. The name will be in the corner right there if I got it wrong, but anyways, so as you can see, it pretty much animates your clock just like iOS 7, and I'm of course on my iPod Touch 4th generation, and iOS 7 is not gonna come on the iPod Touch 4th generation. So as you can see, my clock is a live clock pretty much. So now for the theme of the week, and this is pretty much the last week of this video, and the theme is called Circles. And as you can see, the name pretty much says it all. It pretty much gives you all these circular application icons, and it pretty much themes all the stock icons except for a couple, just like clock and FaceTime. It actually themes clock, but because I've got LiveClock, it's not actually theming it. And as you can see, it does theme a couple of other jailbreak utilities like Winterboard and Cydia, but it doesn't theme display recorder, terminal, or activator. Alright, so first up we have Ayra or Ayra. It's a pretty amazing tweak. It pretty much lets you open up your notification center inside of your lock screen, and it does also give you all these toggles at the top. Currently I don't have any notifications, so I can't actually see any of them, but as you can see, it does have quite a lot of toggles, and it does look a lot like iOS 7. In addition, you also do get this really cool slider. It's semi-transparent, I'd say. It does also have the camera grabber, which is also transparent, at least a little bit. And if we just slide from the top, as you can see, we can access all our toggles. It has lots of toggles. You can pretty much rearrange these toggles using the settings application. And just to show you how this all works, as you can see, it works pretty smooth. I'll just turn on airplane mode and turn that off once again. and as you can see, it runs quite smooth. And that's pretty much it for this tweak. Alright guys, now let's go to the next tweak. Alright, so next up we have SearchAmplius or SearchAmplius. I don't know how to say it, but what it does is it pretty much lets you search on YouTube, the App Store, Cydia, and a few other places actually. Let me just search for iOSJailBreakZone using my Spotlight search. As you can see, it is taking a bit of time, but that's probably because I do have a lot of other different tweaks installed. But as you can see, it did work, and once I searched for iOSJailBreakZone, it appeared with, it pretty much came up with all these different iOSJailBreakZone videos. These are pretty much my Temple Run, Zeppelin, Siri, and all the other videos. This tweak pretty much fetched all the results from YouTube. It does also support the App Store, iTunes Store, and a couple of other places, which I'm going to show you right now. Let me just scroll down. So guys, as you can see, it does support YouTube, Weather, App Store, Stocks, iTunes Store, Maps, and even Cydia. So let's just try something else. So if we search for Temple Run, as you can see, it's inside of Cydia, and if we just search for it, as you can see, it's also available in the iTunes Store, and there's also a location. Don't know where that'll take you, but anyways, there are also results from the stock application, the App Store, and even the YouTube results from touch gameplay and other users. So it's a pretty awesome tweak, guys, and it's really useful, and you can pretty much utilize your Spotlight search. And while we're also on that topic, let's check out our next tweak, which is Taskmaster. It's a pretty amazing tweak. It gives you all these toggles inside of your Spotlight search. Again, if you don't use your Spotlight search that much, this will pretty much make it a whole lot better. As you can see, it does have all these little toggles. You can change your brightness, which Ayra doesn't let you do, unfortunately. And you can also turn up your volume. You can pretty much update your status on Facebook, Twitter. You can compose new text, and you can even have a look at your device's status, like how much storage is left, the battery percentage, and a couple of other things. Alright guys, so let's go to the next one. Alright guys, so next up we have Status HUD or Status HUD, and this tweak pretty much lets you change your volume HUD into the status bar. So if you don't understand what I mean, just look at this. Whenever I turn up or down my volume, it pretty much comes up with this little, quite annoying kind of sign. And once I enable Status HUD, notice my status bar, it's pretty much indicating how high my volume is. There is also a setting where you can change it to a square. So as you can see now, my volume indicator is pretty much in square icons. So it's just a simple tweak, but it's quite useful if you find the little volume HUD annoying. So that's pretty much it for this tweak. And now for the last tweak of the week and for the theme of the week, we're going to be looking at iOS 7 theme. This is pretty much the whole package. There are two tweaks inside of Cydia actually. Just have a look at both of them. The iOS 7 theme actually comes with a lot of different things. Let's just show you what it comes with. What is supported if you go into that. It supports app icons, so it'll pretty much show you all the different iOS 7 icons, signal bars, wallpapers, batteries, UI of settings, UI of messages, byte SMS, user interface of phone, WhatsApp, Notes, Safari, music, and a whole lot of other stuff. I probably don't use all of that, but if you go into Winterboard, as you can see, you can even enable it for vlogs, Siri, for the phone application, and even OXO and that. So it does support a few Cydia tweaks as well. I don't actually have any of them installed right now, so I can't show you. But if I go into my lock screen actually, as you can see, due to the fact that I do have Ayra installed, you can't see, but it's pretty much like the iOS 7 lock screen. And if I go into the folders, as you can see, it's pretty cool. If I go into the notification center, as you can see, it's blurred out, like blurry NC background, but it's like kind of darker. And as you can see, it's pretty cool. And you can also have a look at the transparent effect. And if you actually look at it, this tweak has been updated to support a few other icons like Winterboard and that. And it's pretty amazing how much customizations it actually comes with. If I actually go into the Messages app, you'll be able to see that it does customize that. It's pretty much part of the iOS 7 user interface. And I can write. So as you can see, guys, the Messages application is themed, and if I actually go into another one, say for example Calculator, it does actually theme that as well. So let's just try this. So as you can see, it's pretty cool, guys. It pretty much themes a lot of things, unlike a lot of the other themes that are out there inside of Cydia. It's pretty much the best iOS 7 theme that you can get right now. Alright, now the first tweak is the theme of the week, and it is the iOS 7 animated lock screen theme. And it is only a lock screen theme, so all it does is it pretty much themes your lock screen and makes it look like the iOS 7 live animated wallpaper. And it's pretty cool, but that's all it does, other than a few status bar icons. So that's a pretty basic theme, but it does make your device look like iOS 7, so you might want to try it out. It's a free theme inside of Cydia, so why not get it? Alright guys, so next up we have Mapper. And it pretty much utilizes your Spotlight search area if you don't use that already, and it pretty much shows you a map of wherever you're at. As you can see, I'm in Australia. It does use the location services, but I turned that off, and you can pretty much use Apple Maps inside of your Spotlight search. So it's really convenient if you use your map a lot to get to somewhere, like if you're walking to your neighbor's house, or not your neighbor's house. If you're walking somewhere, it's really handy, and it's pretty much the most convenient way to access your map application without actually opening it up. So the next tweak that we have is called Anima, and as you can see, it does have a few settings. If you go into the settings application, you'll be able to find it, and you can pretty much set up your notification banners, your multitasking switcher, animations, and as you can see, I've got it set to zoom in, and as you can see, it does zoom in. If I set it up to zoom out, it zooms out instead. Let's just make it zoom in again, and if we go to the fade in, let's just turn off this and let's make it fade in. So as you can see, it does fade. It pretty much can change the animations for all the alerts on your device, as well as the app switcher. So it's pretty useful. You can mess around with these settings and customize your animations to your likings. So it's a pretty handy tweak, but it is a paid tweak. But as always, you can get stuff for free in Cydia. I did make a video on that, so if you'd like to get it for free, just be sure to check out my channel for that video. Alright, so the next tweak that we have is called Popover Actions, and it pretty much takes away the little small menu every time you share something on your device. So every time you share, hit the share button on your device now, you will see the little iPad kind of share menu instead of the iPhone or iPod Touch share menu, which pretty much just covers the whole screen. Now this is a simple tweak, but it's quite useful if you like the iPad share menu, or even if you just find the iPhone share menu a little bit annoying. Alright guys, now for the final tweak of the week, we have Translucent Status Bar. And this tweak pretty much just lets you open up Safari and have a transparent status bar, except for the icons as well as the time. You'll pretty much be able to see more of your browser every time you open up Safari or Google Chrome. It works for both, I think, and it pretty much just lets you view more of your website on your 3.5-inch screen if you have one of those older devices. But even if you do have one of the bigger screens, the 4-inch screens, you still get to see more, so it's quite useful, guys. And if you really use your mobile browser a lot, this tweak is definitely gonna be really handy. Alright guys, we're finally done. This was a pretty long video, but if you guys did find some new tweaks, please throw me a thumbs up. It does help me out a ton. And if you guys would like to see more great videos like this, then definitely be sure to hit subscribe. And that's pretty much it, guys. Have a great day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.